You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe. You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
everything to me, Yahweh. You are the air that I breathe. You're the life that I live. You are everything to me, Yahweh. You are the giver of life. You are the author of grace. You are the owner of life, Yahweh. Ibu one maramae, one maramae. Jesus, aka oche ike, aha, one maramae. One mere, one maram. Jesus, aka eche, oh, one maramae. Hey, ah, one maramae, ah. Jesus, Jesus, I'm walking on to the barrel, so we don't know. All I got that break and then go to
And of course, you can trust Jack Peters to bring you the very best of his tunes. And this is coming off his God of Miracles album. And he calls this one Marama, a song of celebration. Yes, right about now, we'll quickly go into our convo for today. Well, the save is nice, you play it twice. And that's why I'll bring back Chuck Peters right here on the Kristocentric station. Surely when I'm back now, we'll go into our fresh convo for today. So Chuck Peters, take us away again.
Feel free to respond the way you like, all right? Let's go. All my life, oh, I see your blessings everywhere. You do know me well, Yahweh. You are the air that I breathe. You're the life that I live. You are everything to me, Yahweh. You are the giver of life. You are the author of grace. You are the owner of life, Yahweh. Ibu one maramae, one maramae. Ah, Jesus, people who change, ah, one maramae, one mere. Jesus, I can't change no more, ah, one maramae. Hey, ah, one maramae, hey, ah, one maramae, ah, hey, You are the author of grace. You are the honor. Yahweh, Ibu One Maramae, One Maramae, One Maram. Jesus, Akaoche Ike, Aha, One Maramae, One Maram. Jesus, Akaoche One Maramae. Jesus,
Indeed, a song of celebration. Marama, great tune coming from the camp of Chuck Peters, and of course, he knows how to do it. He just knows how to do it. God bless you, Chuck Peters, for that amazing tune. Well, a recap of what I did before I brought in Chuck Peters. Of course, you heard from Deola. She brought you Every Day, and then Pastor Helen Yosen featuring the Velvet's Voice, Oluwo Shalom. They came through with I Will Obey. And then you heard from Funmi Shitu. She came through with Alpha and Omega. Right about now, I'm crossing over. We're going to have our fresh convo for today. And of course, my Portuguese friend, as I posted on my social media platform. Of course, today I'm right against Ghana. Yes, I'm Portuguese today. When you hear my name, of course, you know I'm a bit of Portuguese, you know. So yeah, hola. Right, let me have a great convo here. She is here. Hi, Natty Maxwell.
Hi, Robynsyn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing too?
I'm good.
It's been long coming. How are you doing?
Great. Well, not all that great. I mean,
why? Was that so?
See what they did to Cameroon today.
Oh,
you know I'm part
yes.
Cameroon by birth,
And
Ghanaian by marriage.
So Switzerland did what they did to you.
Wow.
Oh.
So my husband was sitting out there and he said to our son, "Hey, your other country, they kicked them today."
Well, since we are now Portuguese, we're going to go full blazing against Portugal today.
No, you're on your own. I'm from Ghana.
Righty. Thank you so much for coming through. And
Thank you for having me.
How has your week been so far?
It's been great. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that it's in the pipeline. I mean, it's gonna be Christmas soon, so working on releasing like a
A Christmas song?
track. Yeah,
Really? Really? So
Yeah.
this is an exclusive.
Yep.
Breaking news, everybody. We're having a Christmas song.
you heard it.
Wow.
Yes.
Alrighty. So her name is Natty Maxwell. You know, when I hear a name like Natty, alright, most often maybe it's as a name from Jamaica,
Don't
you
give me
know,
that.
like Natty Bongo.
Oh my goodness!
like-
when I just moved to Ghana, that
Okay.
was all I heard.
Mm.
When I say, okay, it's Natty, they're like, Natty Bongo. I'm like, yo, you guys are mean.
Wow. You're welcome to Kristocentric Station.
Thank you
and-
for having me.
Right. Let's get into it and then see how it goes. So we're talking about Natty Maxwell. Who is Natty Maxwell? Who is she?
A person.
A person. Okay.
Okay, so Natty is,
But is my pronunciation
yeah,
correct?
it's good.
Right.
You're right on it. Okay, so Natty is a songwriter, recording artist, singer, rapper.
I see. Multi-talented.
Yeah, I would say. And yeah, I'm also in the media ministry.
Okay.
I believe that I've been called to spread the good news through film,
You are
through
called?
music. By God,
How are you
what do you
called?
think?
He called you on phone.
Okay, you were so funny. When I got the call,
All right.
okay,
All right, talk to me.
on the phone.
All right.
But yeah, when I started out, it's true that growing up, I started out doing gospel music because I grew up in a Christian home and I
Okay.
knew God from a very young age. And so then I got into like early 20s, and then I wanted to sing about other stuff. You know how it goes.
Wait.
Like, come on, God is love, so why can't I sing about love? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I wanted to sing about other stuff, and I did for a while. And just when I felt like my music career was picking up, things really went like this for me, upside down.
Really?
Like things weren't working like how I wanted it to.
Okay.
And then it hit me, and I'm like, wow, I know that without God, man is nothing. Like I can try on my own, but then, okay, I hit the wall, and this is it. And so
You hit the wall? Wait, what comes to that? Alrighty.
just follow me. Come with me, okay?
I'm following
Follow the
you. I'm
story.
following you.
And so I remember having this conversation after I had a prayer, after I talked to God, and I'm like, listen, I want to do your will. I want to do it your way. So show me how to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm ready. I'm available. And yeah, so when I was sitting there just, one morning, and I got like a little voice inside of me, say, do you want to change lives? Why are you looking at me like that? And I was like, yeah. Do you want to see people get healed? I'm like, yeah. And then I heard it say, so don't you think singing about the love of man instead of the love of God takes people's focus away from me? And that's when I got it. Like, this is it. I have to sing about my maker, because my music is all about, it comes from a place where I want to be able to bring healing,
Okay.
like for mental health, people who have been heartbroken, people who have been crushed, people who feel like they have no hope. And that's what my music is all about.
Wow.
And I want people to be able to be healed when they listen to it.
Absolutely right. That's a great profile in from you, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'll dial it back a bit. We have an amazing time here, I believe, without a doubt. So you made mention that then you are from Cameroon. You're
Yes.
Cameroon. Right. So you grew up in Cameroon?
Yeah.
Okay, in a Christian home.
Yep.
Were there days where, because you grew up in a Christian home, you're like, as well today, I'll go to church or something?
Oh, yeah. And I mean, my mom, she was very strict on that. So
Really?
if on Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't go to church, you know that you're not going to get anything out of her. So I'm like, okay, I have to go to church because I have to ask mom for this thing.
Okay.
But I did enjoy it as a young child, going to church, singing in the choir, learning Christmas Bible stories and all of that. And oh my gosh, I remember me and my siblings, we would sing every night on the Christmas Eve
So,
in church. That was amazing. So
How
I
did
did
you
enjoy it.
know? Were you singing in church as a kid and all of that?
Mm-hmm.
At what age did you start singing in church?
Sing it. Wow. How old was I? 9?
9.
Yeah, like 9. And then I wrote my first song when I was 14.
14.
That's when I knew I wanted to be a singer.
Wow.
Like, this is it. This is what I want to do.
So you're singing in church, and then people loved how you sung and all of that.
Yes.
Great. And you wrote your first song at 14.
Yes.
How did you write it? What was the inspiration? What happened?
Okay, at that time, I had no clue how that worked. So I looked into the Bible. I was just finding verses. And I stumbled on one. I cannot remember, but I do remember the song.
Okay.
And that's how I wrote the song.
Well,
And that's how I knew that I could be.
what song was
I could be
that?
an
Do you
artist.
remember
Oh,
a
you
line or
really
two?
want me to sing it?
Yes.
Jesus, I know you've been so good to me, and you gave me everything I ever wanted. Everything I do it for you. And I know until the very end, I'll turn it over. I'll turn it over.
You wrote that at 14 years?
Over to you. Everything I have, I promise. I'll turn it over. Yep. 14.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Maybe I'm gonna make my son sing it when he's 5. Yes.
I'm going to impose it on him.
I mean, he can sing.
Really?
He's 2 months old, but he sings.
Wow.
Like, ha, ha, ha. When I sing, he vocalizes it.
Oh,
So.
that's interesting. Okay, so now you've written your first song at the age of 14. Were you
Yes.
singing in school and all of that? Were you in any musical group?
My school at the time, this is such a long time ago. I don't remember, but I
Okay.
do remember. In my country that time, we had a book, a little book called the Mat, where every new song you have the lyrics on there.
Okay.
And I always knew every song.
Oh, okay.
So I would call my classmates. I mean, they would show up like, "Hey, sing this song," and I'll sing it. And then they started paying me. They'll give me lunch money. Yeah. I was like, this thing can be
You
a good
started
business.
getting being paid.
I know.
Wow.
It wasn't a lot of money, but
Yeah. But then,
I mean,
okay,
they
then to have lunch
appreciated
money
me.
is money.
I know.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Interesting. Wow.
But then I started performing for real at 16. That's when I did my first studio recording.
I see.
Then I performed on World Music Day in my country. That was the first time on like stage, you know. That's
So
when I
was a
performed.
crowd?
Yeah, there was a crowd. And
How was it
then
like?
It was good because I was used to singing in church and I
Okay.
was so young and I just felt like I'm just gonna go sing. And I did that. And this person in the crowd saw me. I was like, "Hey, you should I'll take you to the studio for you to record a single." And he took me to the studio and I recorded, and that's how I got to know people in the music scene. And I
Wow.
started recording songs.
So you started
and-
recording at 16?
Yes. And one time I almost did not want to continue going to school because I felt like I was going to be a superstar and make lots of money.
Oh, wow.
And of course, my mom called me to other. And yeah, then I went to school and then I took a break from music for a while. So I went to film school after my HND in marketing. I went to film
Okay.
school and I studied film directing. And after that, I was like, okay, I want to do music. This is it. And I entered a competition in my country called MTN Make the Music. And I came out one of the
okay.
winners. And that's when I thought that
Which
this
position
was
did you
the
finish?
I think I came third.
Third,
But there were
okay.
3 winners actually. Same
Okay.
prize, same everything,
Wow.
same opportunities. And yeah, I got that opportunity. I mean, this is when I'd like, okay, I want to sing about other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So that was like around 20.
Yeah, this was 2014. So
Okay.
yeah, I was in my 20s, and I wanted to sing about other stuff. And there was this really huge show that we did in my country called iFest, and there I got to perform with Tiwa Savage and all of this, you know, and that
Tiwa
was
Savage.
yes, Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, Don Jazzy, who else was there? I forget, but yeah. That was like when
Wow.
I thought this is my big break, and I was like,
Tell you the next big thing.
yeah. And then God was like, okay, I got other plans for you, sweetheart. I got other plans.
So the hitting the wall part. What was that? What wall did you
Really?
hit?
Really?
Yes.
You're keeping tabs. You are so good. You have a good memory. Okay, so here I am, 2014, doing my thing. Performed in front of like over 10,000 people.
10,000.
And I knew like this is it, you know. And then you're not thinking about God anymore, and you're like, I can do this, you know. And yeah, I mean, he's in the back somewhere, and your mom is, you know, talking to you, and you're like, you know. And then everything just stopped. I had a record deal, and I signed, and nothing was happening.
What was it worth?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Like it's going. It's going.
I'm not gonna tell you. Nothing was happening, and I felt very discouraged, and I was very stressed, and well, not to mention the part where I lost all the money that I made from the competition. Don't ask me how, but
No,
I did.
how? For real? Like how what happened? Tell me.
Because I was a child,
Okay.
and I didn't know how to handle that, I guess.
No, I know you were a child, of course. And you didn't know how to handle it. Is that you were holding the money and the money fell or something?
I'm not gonna go into details with you.
Okay.
I lost it.
Okay, like it was in a bag and you entered a car and it dropped or something.
I don't know. Maybe I spent it wrong. I guess I should have tithe on that money. Maybe if I paid my tithe, then I wouldn't have lost it.
Okay.
But then fast forward.
Now why you fast forwarding it?
Like, why do you want to know every single little detail of the thing?
Yeah.
No. Fast forward. Oh, now I lost my train of thought.
No, it was when you were had a it was when you had.
I know where I am. I'm just
okay.
messing with you.
All right, that's fine. Great.
So, so I'm sitting and I'm thinking, what am I supposed to do now? You know? So I came up with a thought, you know what? I'm just going to pack my bags, skip town, and try to make things work for me. Yeah? And I remember it was like 22nd of December 2015. I will
Wow.
not forget. And my sister was like, don't you want to at least wait and spend Christmas with us? I'm like, nah. I mean, I'm grateful for Jesus, but I don't want to, you know, celebrate Christmas. So I packed my bags, I skipped town, and, you know, got into a few studios, made a few contacts. Then I had someone who wanted to give me a record deal. And I was talking to a lawyer about it, you know, trying to make up my mind. And then, for some reason, I'm talking to this friend of mine. He was actually Indian. I'm talking to him, and he's like, and I'm complaining, I'm saying all of this stuff, and he's like, the way you sound like someone who doesn't pray. Yeah.
An Indian.
Yeah. He was Christian.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, wow, if someone who really doesn't know me like that can pick that up, it means something is wrong. It means I've gone so far, so deep with as far as my relationship with God is.
Okay.
Like, I have really strayed. And that's when I started praying. That's when I like, you know what, Lord, I am ready to get in my life to you. This is about you. Without you, nothing works.
Okay.
You know, I have tried and I've seen it, and it's you. And so I started going to church, and I took that contract, and I was like, if you want me to sign this, you got to let me know. I want to do it your way from now on. And as it turned out, I didn't sign that contract. I turned it down. And then,
So was it a contract you're going to sign to still do secular?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it a bumper deal?
What do you mean?
Was it big? Was it huge?
Why should I tell you? I'm not gonna say anything. Moving on. Can we move?
Natty Max, right here at the Kristocentric station. I'm having a fresh convo with my friend Natty Maxwell, and of course she's telling us how it all started, how it's going, and how it's going now. Let's go.
Oh, we can keep going?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. So I didn't sign that contract, and then I had a conversation with my pastor at the time. I remember, I know that I've talked about this on my YouTube, my show.
Okay.
And my pastor asked me, he's like, so what kind of artist would you say that you are? And I'm like, I'm not gospel and I'm not secular. I'm just
In the middle?
in the middle. And he said something. He said you cannot be hot and cold at the same time. And God says I would spit you out of my mouth. And that really affected me. I didn't like that conversation. Not like I hated it, but I didn't like the fact that he was telling me that truth.
Okay.
You know? So here am I on my way home, and I'm just talking to myself. I'm like, wow. So now I gotta go start all over. Wow. And it really bugged me. And so before I went to bed, I was like, Lord, I told you I want to do it your way. So have your way. And the next morning, that's after my devotion, that's how I got that conversation with him, showing me what it means to sing for him. It wasn't about him scolding at me or being disappointed, saying you should have been singing gospel music and you switch. And no, he didn't do that. He was like, don't you see that singing about the love of man instead of the love of God takes people's focus away from me? And so I understood that, like, yeah,
Okay.
if I want my music to have an impact on people in a really positive way, if I want people to have healing like I have had from you, I want to do it this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So now, what kind of artist do you see yourself as?
Contemporary gospel artist.
Contemporary gospel artist.
Yep.
Okay. At what time did you move to Ghana?
2019.
Okay.
Kind of like in and out, but then I moved to Accra, like moved
Okay.
in 2021.
Okay.
I think that was July.
I see.
Yeah.
Natty Maxwell.
Uh-huh.
So currently, do you have any gospel songs out there?
Yes, I just released my album.
When
On
was
the
that?
1st of November. It's out there. Love Song. It's on every streaming platform.
Really?
Yes.
I see.
It's on
Okay.
Boomplay, it's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, Apple
Okay.
Music. Yeah.
I see.
So you can get Love Song on there.
So their album title is Love Song.
Love Song.
How many songs are on there?
7.
7. Okay. So those are songs you have recorded as a gospel artist.
Yes.
So when you were doing secular, how many songs did you do?
Jeez. I can't remember.
Growing up, who did
But
you
it-
listen to often?
Oh, growing up, I listened to... Growing up as in when? As a
Growing up, yes, as a child to
As a
teenage.
child, I listened to Women of Faith, Ron Kennedy, you know. and then when I got to like 16s and early 20s, I listened to like the Alicia Keys, Erykah Badu, yeah. Ciara.
So, as at a point where you had won your MTN, was it Hitmaker?
No, Make the Music.
Make the music. MTN Make the Music.
Yes.
You're a winner now. You thought you had the next biggest. Who did you next biggest, Ciara or Beyonce or?
Next, because I loved Ciara.
Next
Because of the way
biggest
she
Ciara.
danced.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah.
So you're an all-round media person. You dance. You do.
Used to. I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me anymore.
Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Wow. So now you've decided that I'm doing gospel only. Talk to me about Quiet Time with Natty. How did that start?
Okay, so back in my country, I would do. This is when I went gospel, because I went gospel since 2016. I actually did a debut album before. It was still gospel. So I had me and my band. We I started something called Quiet Time with Natty, where people could just come and fellowship with me, just listen to my music, and in a very chilled way, and just have a quiet time with me. That is how it started. And then in 2017, in December, I was really looking for a project. I wanted to do something. I was like, I think things just kept changing. It wasn't about singing just for singing. It was like, I want more.
Okay.
What can I do? I was praying about it. And one time, the Lord asked me to do a concert for orphans. And yeah, at that time I was working in an eye hospital, and it was like really, really out of town. And there was this orphanage that I would drive by every time, and I'll see it. And so I decided to do a fundraising concert for them. So it was like a Quiet Time with Natty thank you fundraising concert, and we did that. And so when I moved to Ghana, I wanted to continue Quiet Time with Natty.
Okay.
And I did it in a different way, where this is like a 3-part kind of show, where the first part is called The Talk. I would just talk about anything. It can be about depression. It can be about life, like what kind of decision making and stuff like that. And I'll talk about it through the lens of the Bible. And then the second part is where it's jam session, where I have my pianist and me would do one of my songs, just that. And then the third segment is called Make the Music, right? Where we write music from scratch.
Right there?
Yeah, I would bring a guest. I'll bring a guest, and I'll be like, okay, we're gonna write music. Yeah, and I'll have the pianist. I'll tell him to play anything. Anything. Any genre, whatever, and he'll start, and I will come up with a melody, and then I'll ask the person like, okay, you can give me words, maybe from your favorite Bible verse or anything, and then they can give me a verse, and I'll look it up, and then I'll write from there.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. I really love that segment.
It's an
so much
interesting concept, yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. Let me read a couple of comments here. BCK Music is saying, wow, Jesus always has his way. And Glory say, wow, that's deep. Taking away the focus from God to man. That's exactly what secular music does.
Yeah.
Well, right here on the Kristocentric station. So now that then you are doing, okay, so I just saw your album, and then so what's your favorite song on your album?
Troubles. Yes.
Why Troubles? Tell me the story behind that story.
Troubles. Oh my goodness. I had that song in a dream. I was sleeping and I saw this amazing choir. They came up and they sang this beautiful song. The melody was so beautiful. And I woke up and I had it in my head, and I recorded it on my phone, and then that's how I wrote Troubles. And it talks a lot about us not leaning on our understanding, but depending on God and letting him have his way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Right. So I'm going to let you reintroduce your album to the world. Okay. Love song, right? Mm-hmm. Right. And your favorite is Troubles.
Yes.
All right. So that's your camera. Real quick,
Okay.
introduce yourself to the world, and then we'll play Troubles right here on the Kristocentric station.
Hi, everybody. My name is NATTY MAXWELL, and I'm bringing to you my new album called Love Song. Listen and enjoy.
Yes, listen and enjoy on this one, Troubles from NATTY MAXWELL. When I'm back, I'd ask her a couple of questions, deep ones, and then we'll see.
When you're hurting so bad, lean not on your ways. Let the Father sustain you. When you've been pushed against the wall to fall, it's like you have had enough. Lean not on your ways, and let the Father sustain you. Ooh, He will never forsake you. And a soul is right and but those who trust in the Lord shall renew their strength and soar on wings like eagles. They shall never run tired. They shall walk and not faint. You can just trust in the Lord. All of your heart. When your troubles on the sea, He really is the Lord. There's nothing He can do. On your way. Just trust in the Lord. Let the Father sustain you. When you've been pushed against the He really is the Lord. There's nothing He can do. When your troubles won't leave. When your troubles won't leave you. It hurts so bad you wanna cry. Don't depend on you. Don't depend on you. Hey, 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 hey. Lean on your way. When your troubles won't leave you. I know that it's hard to reach. You're afraid to give up control. Surrender it all. What a friend we have in Jesus. Hey, 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 hey. Lean on your way. When your troubles won't leave you. He really is love. Do not fear. Nothing He can do. I'm with you. When your troubles won't leave. Do not fear this thing. I am your God. I will strengthen you. I'll uphold you with my righteous right hand. Lean not on your way. Let me sustain you. Let me sustain you. Give it up, give it all. When you trouble me, leave it all. I know that it's hard to hurry. You're afraid. Let me sustain you. Surrender it all. What a friend we have in Jesus. Hey, 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 hey. Lean on your way. When your troubles won't leave you, do not fear. He's not.
And you can surely understand why she said she loved Ciara. No, can you hear the voice? For real. I didn't see that coming. It's my first time hearing the song actually. Wow. And she calls this one Troubles. Lean not on your own understanding. NATTY MAXWELL. So Troubles.
Yes.
Lean not on your own. I think you know, I'm trying to connect how you sing your songs. What
Okay.
How do you get your songs?
Deep down in my spirit and the Bible.
I see. Deep down in your spirit.
And the Bible. I mean, songwriting has always been very easy for me.
Why
That's
would you
one
say
of the
that?
lessons that it's always, it comes easily to me to write a
Okay.
song, and that's why I can do a show where I would write a song right there live, You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the gifts that God has blessed me with.
Okay.
A friend can call me up and be like, "Hey, Natty, I'm working on this project and I want you to write a song for me. And how long is it gonna take?" And I'm like, if I'm inspired, a few minutes. If I'm not, maybe a week. And a couple of minutes later, and I'm saying this, listen to it, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is great! I love it. Thank you." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're welcome."
Wow.
It comes easily like that.
Interesting. So, you still sing in church?
Yes, I sing in church.
Okay. What church is that?
Agape House.
Oh, okay. So aside singing, do you see yourself ever wearing the collar?
Well, I'm in Bible school right now.
For real?
I don't think that I've been a collar.
Okay, literally.
This is what I know.
Okay.
I know that I want to preach the word of God. I want to reach people out with the good news. I know that I've been called to be an evangelist through the media, through my music, through film. I want to be able to make film that would pull people's attention to God and everything that he does. So yeah, I guess we can call that a color if you want.
Yeah, BCK is back. He's saying writing in this manner must be fun. I think with your quiet time show. Wow. Okay. What's the future looking like?
Wow. There's so much hope for the future. I think that God has big plans for me, plans that I don't even know about. So I think next year we're planning on working on another album. This is because
Wait, let
songs
me cut
that
you
you
short.
just
I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
How many songs do you think you have aside the ones you've recorded?
Oh wow. Okay, so 11 plus 7 plus 10. Because the next album we're working on is gonna have 10 tracks or 14. No, 14 tracks.
So
14
overall,
songs?
you think you have close to 50 songs?
Yeah. Or a little less.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. All right.
Maybe less. Yeah.
Okay. Back to what you were saying.
I have no clue. I don't remember. What was I saying?
That's fine. Check out the time, 22 minutes past the hour, 2 p.m. GMT, 22 minutes past the hour, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been having a fresh convo with Natty Maxwell, and yes, we've had a great time here. It's been fun, it's been revealing, it's been exciting, it's been inspiring. So you'll soon be what? Pastor Mrs. Natty Maxwell?
No, just Natty Maxwell.
Okay. All right. So your new song is coming out when?
First week of December.
Will you let me listen before?
Yes, I will.
Yay.
Yes, I will.
Okay. What's the title?
Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas song.
The title is Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Okay. I want to be the first to play on my show.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Okay. You will be the first.
Yay.
Okay.
Kristocentric station. Okay. So we've done it. We're checking out here real quick. Is there anything you have to say that I haven't asked you?
Why would I want to put myself on the spot like that?
All right. Okay. Probably have an advice to upcoming artists and all of that.
Upcoming artists. Okay, I'm one of them, so we're all in the same pot. Well, just keep your head up. It gets hard. It gets really, really hard, especially when you get to a point where you feel like you're doing it all by yourself.
Okay.
You know, choosing a path like music. I want to be an artist. It doesn't just happen overnight. It takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of consistency and stamina to follow through. You can even give up, but as long as it's your calling, you can stay with it. Just stay with it and know that God has called you for a reason. We're all called to spread the good news and win souls and make disciples. And then God has given each of us a particular talent to use that. Even if you're a blogger, use that to reach out to people. If you're a singer, use that. If you're an actor, use that. If you're a director, producer, host, presenter, whatever it is, use that for the glory of God. If you're a doctor, whatever it is,
whatever it is.
That's it.
Whatever it is, use it for the glory of God. Right here on the Kristocentric station. I want to put you on the sport real quick. I want you to rap to this.
Oh no. Dude, I gotta find maybe a verse or something. I'm not a freestyler. I like to write.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. We'll do that another time.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Time.
So my boys is currently listening, Fifi Folson, okay? And then he's a big fan of your voice, and he's saying that I need you to do two things for me, okay? I need you to do an endorsement for me. Right, a Kristocentric endorsement. Okay. Yes, and then
I can do that.
Yes, one Kristocentric and then one for Fresh Tunes. Okay. So yeah. So hi, this is Natty Maxwell. Keep listening to Kristocentric Station, the Kingdom Promoter.
How about you just give me a job? Anyway.
Okay. So right, over to you. Okay.
Hi, this is Natty Maxwell. Keep listening to Kristocentric Station. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can add the Kingdom Promoter. That's
so
the tagline.
What do I say? Kristocentric?
Kristocentric Station. Yes.
Kingdom what?
Promoter. The Kingdom Promoter.
The Kingdom Promoter.
Right.
I go?
Yes.
Hi, this is Natty Maxwell. Keep listening to Kristocentric Station, the Kingdom Promoter.
Okay. I love it. Okay, one more for Fresh Tunes.
Okay. Hi, this is keep listening to Fresh Tunes. Fresh Tunes.
Yes. With Robynsyn Crusoe. With Robynsyn Crusoe.
Robynsyn Crusoe.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, this is Natty Maxwell. Keep listening to Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe. Crusoe.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Hi, this is Natty Maxwell. Keep listening to Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
Absolutely. And that's how good it is. Right here at the Kristocentric Station. Well, a couple of reminders before I leave here. Right after I'm done here, your boy Identity brings you Kristocentric news, the Kingdom news. It brings you all the happenings around the world, and then after their news, my man, the Kristocentric guy, comes your way with a Gospel Drive Online, bringing you great music, awesome segments like Drive Game, Beats the Beats, Bible Knowledge Quiz, down memory lane. To this Thursday, Pastor Just Like comes through for Epignosis series. Of course, keep it logged right here on Kristocentric Station. If you're watching via YouTube, Facebook Live, kindly do, especially on YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I have left a link in the description. When the stream ends, kindly hit that link. It takes you right to the radio feed. Hit the play button and you're connected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are here. We do not go off. And yes, you know how we do it. Right, I'm signing out today. Thank you so much for doing the listening. Thank you so much, Natty Maxwell.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, I was about to put you on the spot again for something else, but then I know you would pass this one as for my guest, but then you're going to do it anyway. You are a radio presenter. You're done with your show. Sign out and let's go.
No. You know me so well.
Oh my God. You have to sign out so we go.
Oh my God. Huh?
Right, thank you all so much for doing the listening. She has to do it. Or what do you think?
I do.
Yeah, sign out. If you're ready to present, how would you sign out?
I'm not a radio presenter.
If you were. I'm not saying you are.
I don't want to be.
If you were.
All right, guys, you've been listening to your favorite show, Fresh Tunes, right here live on Kristocentric Kristocentric station. See, I'm missing my words right now. It's been your girl, Natty Maxwell. It's been such a pleasure. Have a good day. Keep loving God. Peace out.
Right here on the Kristocentric station, and you just going to nail it anyway. So thank you all so much for doing that. Listen, I'm back here tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have a Thankful Friday edition of Kristocentric Fresh Tunes. And you know, on Fridays I love to keep it gospel to the hip, bringing all the Amapiano vibes. So we'll do it fresh from the studio to your radio, from Africa to the world. I'm signing out with the new one from Natty Maxwell on her Love Me album, and she calls this one Troubles. And my prayer for you is that may God take all your troubles away as you listen to this tune. My name is Robynsyn Crusoe. We will talk soon.
Give it all to me. Surrender it all to me. And let the Father sustain. Let me sustain you. He's not a man to lie. You can be sure that he won't leave you. He will never forsake you. His word is right and true. You can just trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. He's not a man to lie. But you can be sure that he won't leave you. He will never forsake you. His word is right and true. You can just trust in the Lord with all of your heart. He can do when your troubles won't leave. He really is the Lord. There's nothing he can do. On your way. You can just trust in the Lord. Let the Father sustain you. When you've been pushed against the wall to fall, it's like you have had it up. Lean on your way. When your troubles won't leave, and let the Father sustain. When you're hurting so bad, lean on your way. Let the Father sustain you. When you've been pushed against the wall to fall, it's like you have had it up. Lean on your way, and let the Father sustain you. They shall never run tired. Yeah, and I so been a year, I say, and a yoga. All of your heart, but those who trust in the Lord shall renew their strength and soar on wings like eagles. They shall never run tired. They shall walk and not faint. He really is love. All of your heart, when your troubles won't leave. He really is the Lord.
na, yeah.